So back to my early life. Going to church. Well, I was quite lucky to not be raised with too much dogma, because my mother had a bad experience at her church while she was pregnant with me, so she never took me to church. But I stayed with my grandparents quite a bit and loved them dearly. And so when I was with them on a Sunday morning, we would often walk to their church. As early as I can remember, I want to say about 4, I had this repeated experience. When we'd walk in, the congregation would be singing. And it was like before the service. And all of the lights were on top of the heads of all of the congregation. And we'd go sit down. And then the minister would come out, and I don't know what he would say, but whatever he said made a stark reaction in their light fields, their auras, and their connection to their higher truth and higher selves, because the lights would go off as soon as the minister started speaking. I don't know what he said, but I'm sure it was full of fear. And of course, I spoke to my grandfather about it. He said, yeah, don't listen to those words because they're just not right. God wouldn't put people here to go to hell. But because of what I would see, my grandfather always said, don't tell anyone, Shelley, don't tell anyone that you see these things because I'm afraid you'll have a hard life. Well, he was right, but the passion's too strong, way too strong. So anyways, I know many of you out there realize that when you're singing and when you're speaking truth, something of a higher truth, you are connected to your higher self and you are getting wisdom and you're uplifted. And I know you have stories to tell. And so when you think about ministry or think about just ministering to yourself, find some songs you can sing that are uplifting and loving, and don't go into those fearful messages. And if you have positive messages for me because you have had an alternate reality experience that affected your life, please contact me at creatingforward@outlook.com. I can ghostwrite your book for you into the Pass It On series, where we together will tell the world what we learned from our grief. Namaste.